Welcome to this video learning session. When you complete this session, you will be able to design tables in second normal form, or 2NF for short. In this session, you'll learn about 2NF and how it differs from 1NF, how to design tables in 2NF, and how to use Microsoft Access to create tables in 2NF. In a previous session, we created a 1NF design. A 1NF table has no repeating groups, and all fields depend on the primary key. But some fields might depend on just part of the primary key, and that can cause problems. Before we start on 2NF, we'll review some terms, including entity relationship diagram, relational database, common field, primary key, foreign key, and functional dependence. Sounds like a lot to learn, but they're not hard to understand. An entity relationship diagram, or ERD, is a graphical model. For example, in a one-to-one relationship, one vehicle ID number is assigned to one vehicle. In a one-to-many relationship, one faculty advisor can advise many students. In a many-to-many relationship, one order can include many products, and one particular product can be listed in many orders. A relational database uses separate tables to store data. A unique primary key identifies each record in each table. The tables are linked or joined and become an integrated data structure. A common field exists in more than one table and creates a relationship that joins the tables. A common field, like department code, is a unique primary key in one table and a foreign key in the other, where duplicate values are okay. The department code field has only one value in the department table, but can be repeated many times in the employee table. Functional dependence means that what happens to the fellow on the left depends on his friend on the right. For example, field 1 functionally depends on field 2 if its value is automatically determined by field 2. Here, the order date depends on the order number, because for a particular order number, there can be only one order date. Also, for a particular product number, there can be only one product description. As we move to 2NF, remember this. In 2NF, all fields depend on the entire primary key, not just part of it. Therefore, a 1NF table with a single primary key field is automatically in 2NF because that one field is the entire primary key. The primary key in this 1NF table combines two fields, order number and product number. Which fields depend on order number? Just one, the order date. So, for order 40311, there can be only one date, March 11. Which fields depend on product number? Again, just one, the product description. So, for product 304, there can be only one description, all-purpose gadget. Because order date and product description don't depend on the entire primary key, they move to separate tables, so they won't have to be re-entered numerous times. So what's left? Just one field, the number ordered, because it depends on both the order number and the product number. What happened to the other fields? Any field that depends on order number is in a new table called order, and any field that depends on product number is in a new table called product. Here's the new order table. And here's the new product table. And here's what's left of the original table. We named it order line. Notice that each record is a combination of an order and a product. Here are the three 2NF tables. In each table, all fields depend on the entire primary key. In 2NF, you enter data only once. If an order has 7 items, you enter 7 order line records, but you don't re-enter order dates, product descriptions, or anything else that you've already entered. In Part 3, you'll learn how Access can help you create a 2NF design. Department code is a common field in both tables. It's a primary key in the department table and a foreign key in the employee table. To join the tables, drag department code from the department table to the employee table. Then click Create in the dialog box. Because department code is a primary key, it has only one value in the department table. But if Department 301 has 50 employees, there will be 50 matching values in the employee table. When the tables are joined, they act like one big table. Here is the student table. The table is in 1NF because there is no repeating group. A combination primary key identifies each specific student who takes a specific course. The table shows the 12 courses taken by the 3 students. To create a 2NF design, we remove the fields that depend on just part of the primary key and put them in a separate table. There are 5 fields that depend only on student number. We'll remove these fields for now. Next, we'll remove the 2 fields that depend only on course number. What's left of the original table? Only the grade field, because a grade is recorded for one specific student in one specific course. So grade is the only field that depends on the entire primary key. Here's the final version. In the grade table, the primary key combines 2 fields, so 2 key symbols are shown. Our design is in 2NF because every field depends on the entire key. Now we need to study a 3NF design, which is explained in another learning session. In this session, you learned what 2NF is and how it differs from 1NF, how to design tables in 2NF, and how to use Microsoft Access to design 2NF tables. For more information, you can refer to the textbook or your student study tool. Now it's your turn to apply your skills and check your work. For background information, tasks to complete, and sample answers, go to the Management Information Systems CourseMate at www.cengagebrain.com. Select this text and navigate to the video learning sessions. Thanks for attending this video learning session.